you said at the Chairman's function about 45 minutes before the game that you were nervous and you needed a beer to calm your nerves. You have to be nervous about it.
Oh, gee whiz. I was nervous with about 10 minutes to go still. Well, the analyst made the mistake of saying that we'd won the game with about 10 minutes to go. I think I nearly knocked him out. I thought if he jinxed us then, he was gone. So, but no, we're really pleased with the win. We scored, just reminded the boys, we've scored the most, that's the most points the Rebels have ever scored, So for us to be able to do that with a group that's only come together in a very short space of time is pretty special. And I think just the vibe in the change room was fantastic. And I think the thing that really made me pleased was when there were breaks in play, you'd look at the field and you'd see all the Rebels guys all together in and around each other talking about the game. They looked like a team, and I think that more than the score, more than anything else, I think that's the thing that really stands out for me. I think it's a fantastic achievement for everybody involved.
Coaches always talk about the cliche of performance is more important than the outcome, but for a club that's only won one game last season, how important is it just to get a win on the board, just to sort of get that belief on?
Yeah, I think if you include the NRC, the team won one game in NRC. So over the last probably 18 months, they've won 2 games. So to start the first game of the year with a new group and win it with the most number of points ever scored, I think is, as I say, it's something to celebrate. But to be honest, most of our conversation in the dressing room now was, how much we need to improve. So I think this is an aspirational group, and I think we need to enjoy the win for sure, but we also realise that the performance wasn't perfect. To be honest, I would have accepted us winning by half a point today, so I'm just pleased that we got the outcome.
Phil, we talked about your nerves at the first 20 minutes or even 10 or ball went to ground and that.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we accept that, because we've had so many changes in the group. There's going to be a little bit of lack of cohesion or lack of rhythm at different times. I think the really pleasing thing, and Adzi just said it to the team in there, was we actually lost the first line out. That we didn't let that rattle us, and we actually composed ourselves and went on. Those are the marks of a championship team. When you can flush something that's just happened, be able to move to the next thing. Now, I'm not saying we're a championship team, but I'm saying that we have some parts of our DNA that if we cultivate them properly and we work hard at them over the next couple of months, I think we can become a very good team.
Was it important to, when the team was probably its most vulnerable first up, that you were able to get a win with all those factors in play, where you lost the first line out, where you dropped the ball, even against a 40-man team that was falling all and things weren't sticking? Was that a good sign? You were able to get through those more difficult periods?
You're asking me, sorry, Jim?
Yeah,
that's one of the really pleasing things of the game. I think, Jim. We can overthink it, but I think the bare nuts of it is that the biggest achievement that we have tonight is that we played for each other and we played as a team. And the rugby wasn't perfect, but to be honest, we always knew the rugby was never going to be perfect. So what we needed to tick off tonight, I think we did in a pretty emphatic way, and we're very pleased about that. But we're under no illusions that we need to get better from here.
Dave, what do you think of Brooke India's first start for you?
Yeah, I said on Fox at half time, I'd never heard of this guy, and he came on and absolutely killed it. So I'm pleased he's playing for us and not for them. No, I think Will obviously played really well, but I think what, and Adam will attest to it, like the thing about Will is just the standards he drives in training, and Adam's much the same. I think Will drives those same standards among the backs, and Adam drives the forwards. So it's, aside from his performance tonight, I think where we really value him is in the training environment. He's very committed to the club. I think he's enjoying his rugby, he's enjoying being part of the team, and I think you could see that in his performance tonight.
Adam, there's a big focus on the maul tonight. Was that something for the Reds, or is that something you're trying to work on, with your own style?
It's something we've worked on the pre-season pretty hard. We know as a pack that's going to be good for us going forward in the season, and they obviously got a red card, so we look to keep it in the maul and capitalise on that.
And how do you think the guys handled the so different situation where you have someone sent off from the opposition somewhere early in the game? How do you think the guys sort of handled that and make advantage of it?
Yeah, I think Dave alluded to it, is that we got the job done.
You know, we went into the game saying we need to do whatever we can to win this game, and I think, you know, things in the game didn't go our way either, and there was times where, you know, it was tough for us, but it's how we stay composed and turned it around. That was probably the most pleasing thing for me. There's a lot of learning we get from that game, so yeah.
Dave, do you sort of find it maybe you can't get a really accurate gauge on how you're travelling because they were down a man and then down 2 men, and then, you know, does that sort of...
No, I mean, I think again, you know, we have some really specific things that we're trying to do with our game, you know, and I think it's did those things work in the game that give us confidence or not, and we know that some of them did and some of them didn't, and it's much like the trial game, you know, the first game of the year was never going to be perfect, particularly with such a big turnover of players, but you know, there's a lot of stuff that we're happy with there. As I say, there's a lot of stuff we need to do better.
Yeah, so Dave, just, you know, a bit more specifically, what are the things you're thinking maybe that still needs a lot of work?
Oh, I thought our multi-phase defence was good. I thought we were aggressive and we did some good work there, but I thought our structured defence, you know, whether we overthought things because of the yellow card or different things, I just think we did some silly things there more than anything. You know, we just need to tighten those things up. And other bits and pieces of our game, which I'll probably choose not to go into now, if that's okay, Jeff. But it's you know, we need to go and have a proper look at it overnight.
How's Sefa? Did he
Yeah, Sefa went off with an HIA and failed his HIA, so he was off with concussion.
Are you concerned much about whether he can travel next week?
Normally, I mean, you know, touch wood, if there's no challenges, we have enough of a turnaround that she should be good. He just needs to pass the usual markers, but I don't think it looked too severe. So you know, touch wood, we'll see how he responds.
You must be happy with both the young wingers, right? Simi and Jack.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I think both of those guys did really well, and I thought our young hooker Jordan Alisi did well in that pack. You know, he's only a young guy, and that was his first start for the Rebels tonight. And you know, he's going to develop into something of real quality. You know, particularly if he continues to work in the way that he has in training over the last couple of weeks. Yeah, I mean, he finished the game fine. He's, you know, I think he just has some grumbling ankles from time to time, but I don't think there's anything that's going to keep him out.
Dave, so you touched on the fact that there's been a huge turnover in the player roster. How difficult has that made your task? How's the club been able to adapt to that?
Yeah, I think one of the realities is this club came last year, you know, so we needed to make some changes, and I think we were bold in some of those decisions that we took, and I think we've needed to be bold in getting the group to work together and mould together over the last couple of months, you know, and I think to the boys' credit, they've done that, you know, to go and sit at lunch with someone you might not know or something like that takes you out of your comfort zone, and I think the boys have done a great job of doing those things, and I think we've created a team spirit, I think, much faster than people thought that we would be able to. And I think the boys, as I say, that's the most pleasing thing out of the game for me, is the fact that the guys played for each other.
Adam, what did you learn about captaincy tonight, and just the way of handling players, the level of getting involved all the time, or standing back and looking at things? And did you give us a run through of how you thought you handled
Yeah, it was definitely new to me, even pre-game, doing the toss and stuff. But you know, I really enjoyed it. For mine, my role didn't really change within the team. We've got some great leaders around me, like Dane and Willie G, doing a lot of the talking. So, and my goal was to play the best I can, and I feel like if I'm doing that for the team, more leading by example too.